Now, another big confrontation that happened was Bella, yourself, and Bibi. And it seemed like a blow-up that had been waiting to happen for a bit. Or there had been some pent-up aggression that you're just waiting for an opportunity to have an outlet. And that happened. Kodak, you also sort of got yourself involved in that particular one. And largely, you seem to have gotten so incensed that you pushed Bibi at some point with a finger. Is that something you remember doing?
Yes, please.
What led you to be so inflamed that you decided that you would push her, even if it's a finger, really? Describe why or what led you to do that.
Okay, I'm going to describe that. But then before, as I said earlier, I'm human. I deal with feelings and emotions. Now I'm going to talk about a very sensitive issue.
Okay.
So, at the initial stage, when we got into the house, we had, I think, a task. And then we were all asked to share stories that were hindrances to our mental health and then, yes, caused a lot of stress and trauma, right? And then Bella here had a very serious incident 2 years ago.
Okay.
It was an accident. She was hit to the head. She got blind for 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
She bleeds
Occasionally.
often, yes. And then Bella said that story and then mentioned the cut she has on her from accidents and all those things. And then with her head, because she said that, because she said she cannot leave her natural hair, Bibi thought she had no hair. So if everyone could bear with me, she said, take off your wig and let's see. I don't know whether everyone heard that part.
Yeah.
Yes. And then before all that happened, we had a meeting about food wastage. And then earlier that day, I was in the kitchen with Bella. We were never harsh. Bella was opening the refrigerator, found rice that has been kept in the refrigerator for 2 weeks or a week.
Oh, wow.
Bella took it out and was like, whose rice is it? It was like, oh, Bibi, it's yours. Bella never spoke in a harsh way. She took it and was like, oh, we then dropped it in the bin. Rice.
Which was Bibi.
Bibi.
Yes.
Before that night. That was earlier that day, yes. So if you could see, I was calm until she mentioned, take off your wig. It triggered me because I've seen my mama go through pain, and I never want to see my woman go through pain. I was calm until she mentioned wig. You want to use a person's trauma to ride on fame? She spoke about her real life story. Just when we spoke about why food was wasted, that was when Kofi retaliated, because I saw how she felt. Her story is recent. It's been in court with no judgment. Back and forth, but still no answers. I will never make you let her feel less without interrupting, because I really go vex.
So to understand. So to understand, you haven't apologized to Bibi for pushing her with a finger.
Okay,
or
yes.
your finger. You
right.
haven't.
I think before I did. Oh.
Well, yes. But until now, you hadn't apologized.
To her?
Yes.
No, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I want to hear the genesis of this conversation. And I'm not sure who would like to go first, telling me how it begun.
Yeah, I'll
Bibi?
start, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So how did it start? What happened?
Okay. I'll start where he started, about the food. Okay, so I cooked, I don't even remember when I cooked that food, but I remembered I cooked rice.
Okay.
And before I went home, yes, that's what I told him, before I went home. And they all ate some, and then that was the leftover. So I kept it in the fridge. I came back, and then I'll be hearing, please come and clear the fridge, or if you have a leftover in the fridge. I was like, I don't have any leftovers, so I don't even know. So anytime they even say that, I just, go blind, and then I move. So that particular day, Bella was like, Bibi, this rice is yours. And I was like, I don't remember cooking rice, so. And then I was like, I even cooked this food before I went home. And I was like, so people didn't eat the food. I'm not going to eat that food too. So let me just throw it away. Because you are not eating, you want me to eat the food? No. And then I threw it away. Fast forward, Saturday, we had a meeting about food wasting. And it was okay. Everything was okay with me. So we went upstairs, and then Oheneba was like, hey, Bibi, the way I was here, no, like, when you see it pow, and I like it. That was what Oheneba said.
Okay.
The way I was here, no, when you see it, no, I like it. And I was like, media mean to me, my own foul body, no, and so because I don't like that. But when I was saying it, I was even talking loud because I don't want to say it, silent or so that people will be like, I'm gossiping about something. And when I walked, I saw Kodak standing there. And in my head, I was like, oh, what's it? Because in this show, I'm not even talking about Bella. I was talking about what Kodak Oheneba asked me, say, the way I'm meeting not to say menu and I was like, oh, me my own foul body, and me found this, so that one day I don't like.
So it wasn't aimed at.
No, it was if Oheneba see, it shouldn't have even asked me that question. Because then boom, me grandpa, my dream grandpa and Bella. So seriously, I swear I didn't even think about Bella. So I was cooking with Grace, and then she attacked me. So I was like, if you have something with me, girl, talk to me, call me, and let's talk about this, in private. Like, you don't come and attack me like that. So at that very moment, I even got confused. I was like, what is she talking about? And I was, if you know, this is this. And I was like, oh, Kodak going to tell her about this. Like, yes. So initially Kodak brought all this thing because Wankaka and Chanwa, AJ, this ranting, this ember, and it me talking, shouting. I don't like that, but I fought back because I didn't like the way she was shouting on me. Yo, you are not my mom. You can't be shouting on me like that. So I fought back. I retaliated, as it should be, and it brought to that. So it's not like a big deal. We were just having a convo. I was having a convo with Oheneba, and then Kodak went to tell Bella. And I didn't know that Bella was having a cut or whatever on his head. I don't know.
Okay.
The reason why I said that, because since I came to this house, Bella and Tony Regida.
Okay. But it isn't that hair prerogative. Like,
I don't. So I just said it.
Not to.
Yeah, intimacy. Yeah, I just said it, AJ. Me, I did. I just said it.
You were just looking for a low blow.
Exactly. Me, I just said it because I can't stand there for you to attack me just like that. And then I'll just say something for you to feel that, this is what I'm feeling. Okay. So yeah.
Okay. Bella, what do you remember being the cause of this whole issue?
I don't even. Okay. So we all argue in the house, like every time. I can say I've argued with almost all the housemates, even with the guys, on Heneba, everyone. But maybe after some minutes, some hours, we are cool. But the reason why I went that extreme is because when we had that meeting, she wasn't even the one that, and the rights that she's talking about. Bebelino, please, I want to ask you something. Can you give him mic? Please, did you and I, like, clean the fridge and removed all the leftovers food Did we do that?
Yes, of course.
Was Bibi there?
No.
Yes. I asked that because she said that rice, she prepared it long time. And definitely we can't keep rice in the refrigerator for you to go home and come back to eat.
And do you remember the rice of the leftover? Some were yours.
Somewhere what?
Mine.
Yeah.
I don't
Bro, are you
cook plain
serious?
rice in that house.
Oh,
Are you
come on.
serious?
No, wait.
You know
Wait.
you dey here. We don't come
Okay.
out.
She's not talking about the leftovers you brought
But we
out.
kept some rice for there.
Which rice?
Some rice. Was it the rice in the white bowl? We kept them for
No,
there.
not the rice. Oh. It's
That
the
rice
rubber. You
has been
weren't there.
consumed by myself.
You
No,
weren't there.
like the rice. The
Okay,
rice.
can you just pause? I just wanted you to clear that.
Okay.
Okay, that is not what brought Kodak. That is not what brought this whole thing.
Okay.
I just wanted to clear
That one.
that
Okay.
because we didn't keep that food long time. It was just recently. She was in the house, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so. No, you wait. I can say it's her because ever since she came, I've not been cooking. So if it's not you, you can just be like, oh, I made your fashion. But Oji, and other share that's been more. Yeah, and we weren't even attacking
Nobody-
you.
nobody
You
was
see,
speaking.
AJ, you know,
Please,
please, when
she
you were
was
talking,
quiet
I
when you were
didn't talk.
speaking. Can you please
Can you
allow
allow
her?
me
Me
talk?
up. You don't shut me up. I know how to shut myself up.
Can you
No, but
please
when
allow
you
Shut
her?
were
me
talking,
up.
I
Yo.
didn't
I'm
talk.
not shutting you up.
No,
I'm asking you
please.
to please allow her.
Please.
Bro, as
Kodak,
a guy,
yeah.
you know, we don't need to intervene when girls are
Exactly.
talking.
I don't know
There's
why you
only-
keep
No,
on doing
let's
this.
just
I'm
go out.
only
I don't know
asking
why
her
you keep on doing
respectfully
this.
to
Like
allow
when,
her.
when she's doing
She
something, you try
gave,
to
she gave your
intervene.
woman the respect.
Yeah, but
She gave-
but you don't
she
need to.
gave your
they are
woman
ladies, right?
the respect
Let's
to
just-
give her
let's just
submission.
Allow them. They are ladies.
Okay. Bella, please proceed.
Can I choose not to talk?
No, please go.
Nah, I don't want to talk.
No.
AJ, you know, I have a deep voice.
Yeah.
We all have ways of approaching issues.
Yeah.
Maybe you hear something, you go and approach someone, the person will be like, oh, she just asked. But my voice and my tone and how I talk, you feel like, I don't know, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Why you
Maybe
being
people
aggressive?
don't know that about me. Me,
Yeah.
myself, I know it. So sometimes I'll argue with someone and I'll be like, hey, because my mom, everyone, that's how our voices. We have deep voices. So maybe if I come to you and then I'm like, oh, this rice, please, if you have any leftover in the fridge, come and remove your food. And then I was like, Bibi, this rice, is it not yours? Oh, it's mine, it's not mine. Nah, sir. Oh, then let's put that aside. So we had a meeting about this food stuff. And then it was even Grace, and then she was the one that I kept on blaming that food. And she was like, Bella, but the day I was preparing the yam, you said you won't eat because of your teeth. And we trashed it, and we went up there. So I was going to the bedroom, because I still have my staffs there. And then some of them are in the head of house room, the private room. So on my way going, I didn't know why he didn't want me to come. Kodak didn't want me to come. So I heard Bibi, like she was talking. Because before then, I've heard you say you came and you dealt with me. I didn't want to. Because anytime I talk, people will be like, Bella Kasa, she's this, she's that. So I've learned how to just allow some things to go.
Okay.
I felt like you can't come and blame my man like he's a gossip. He came to tell me anything. He was rather stopping me from attacking you on the staircase, like where she was even talking. So after
Kodak didn't
everything,
come
he
to
know.
Okay.
So he was even surprised, if you can watch the video again. He came to meet me whilst I was even talking to her. He wasn't even present. He later came, he heard me shouting. And then he came to just separate the fight. And even that, they were all there. They were everybody, except I think Atona and Lovely were upstairs. They joined later. So I went and I was like, Bibi, it was just a meeting that we had. We were all involved. I wasn't even like attacking you or blaming you for anything. We are all victims. I also eat and put food in the fridge. So why would you go behind me and be in front of camera and be like, I won't allow you to use your body to bully me and all that? And she was like, madam, you know girls stuff. So I was like, if you feel you want to, you like my body, I'm bullying you, we have lots of products. You can also drink and bully people. And then this is something that when we fight, we all say things. But for you to go the extreme, to say something that took me like years for me to forget, like something that affected my family. I don't know if you've been stabbed on your chest 3 times with bread knife, you've been in coma for 2 weeks, you've been blind for 2 weeks, you didn't know what I went through. Because we all came on a show, and then Big Mama was like, if you have any story you want to share with your housemates, you can say it. And I've been saying it often in the house. You've seen me bleed and all that. So you'll be in the midst of everyone and be like, so also, you wig and you even said my bleaching skin. Please, if I'm bleaching, people should tell me. Do I have cassava, plantain, body and senchi? Like, you will give me pomade to use, you will do this and all that. If I want my skin to be nice, there are infusions and other things I can do. If you have money, you can do anything you want. But for you, we all argue. Even Grace, I argue with her all the time. But nobody, Loveland, everyone, Brownie here, nobody has gone to that extreme. That was why I got angry, because I don't know how my parents will be feeling now, like, I can't take care of her, and then she's on national television, and then someone is just telling her that, you wig.
I don't think she implied that you were sick.
And then, you know what? There are more to it. I don't want to talk, because when we were fighting, even me, I lost my microphone. Kodak later came for the because they were separating us, and then they had to take us downstairs. So I lost my microphone. She said a lot that I don't even want to say it. Like, I'll even cry or something. You can fight with me, insult me, but don't use my insecurities against me. When you were insulting, when you were saying my bleaching skin, you also have insecurities. I can also use that against you. But for me to say, okay, fine, I said medicine, so that you can also be, you also have the body. So maybe she felt like I was also, coming for her. So she had every right to say that. But for you to talk and say things that you're not supposed to say, maybe someone has not even noticed that I don't take off my wig. The person will hear and be like, this girl, I've not seen her hair. Let me go to her pictures. You draw people's attention, and then they'll start asking questions. That is why I got angry, and then I attacked her.
Okay, AJ, please, can I speak?
Go ahead.
Okay, yes. So you questioned me about my finger.
Yes.
Okay, so I got triggered at that moment when she spoke about her wig. So I was only warning her. Yes, that was what I never intended to hit or lay hands on her. Never will I do that.
Okay.
So I am saying a very big sorry to everybody.
Okay.
All right.
You're saying it to everybody, but you're not saying it to her.
No, because she was asked to render an apology, and she said she wouldn't do that. Yes.
But first and foremost, I honestly think and I understand that everyone gets angry, and I'm speaking on both sides to sort of tell her that she needs to enhance herself, and for you to also be drawn to that, to say that, to call out her insecurity. So I think honestly, perhaps that may have been a low blow for both of you. So we do condemn the fact that happened, and we would hope that moving forward, we're not pushed or triggered to the point where we have to draw in certain situations. So I would like for, at this point, the way you both all look so heated, I'm not sure if I can even ask for everyone to sort of throw in an apology for each other, but I honestly do think that
I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that
please.
here. Bella, I know you are good. No, see, listen.
Please,
Listen.
Bibi, don't be here
Listen.
and
No,
pretend
no,
you
no,
want
no,
to.
no.
She
No.
was asked to do it.
No,
And for
no,
me,
no,
I was
no,
also
you
ready.
did not know
You
the
made it
reason why.
clear
Relax.
to me
Girl,
that you
relax.
won't do it. So please don't be here
AJ, let's just move on.
Yeah,
Let's
move
just
on. Thank you.
Because I really wanted to do this for my
No
heart,
need.
but
No need.
She don't want it.
Wow, okay.